Mr. Purple Punch, line sharper than a tack. Mrs. Purple Punch, always got each other's back. Together they run that Squirrel Podcast on Sundays.
Oh, good for you! Oh, good for you!
Like sparking like a match, setting hearts on fire, like some kind of verbal dispatch. Purple Squirrel Wisdom, drop it on Sunday at 2. Listeners tuned in, vibing to the Purple Tune. They cover it all, from finance to love. Give it out game, like blessings from above. Mr. Punch with the facts, Mrs. holds it down. Podcast royalty, purple crowns and renown. Power couple grind, mic sparking like a match, setting hearts on fire, like some kind of verbal dispatch. Purple Squirrel Wisdom, drop it on Sunday at 2. Listeners tuned in, vibing to the Purple Tune. They talk real, no fluff, straight to Mr. Purple Punch, I'm sharper than a tack. Mrs. Purple Punch, always got each other's back. Together they run that Squirrel Podcast. On Sundays they rule, it's the place to be. Power couple grind, like sparking.
I just wanna chill and twist the lie. Catch shots in my 745. You drive me crazy, shorty.
Hello.
Need to see you and feel you.
Yeah, you can hit that button to go on. There you
There it
go.
goes.
There you
Operator
go.
error.
She's here. Welcome in, everybody.
Hello. Hi, guys. I know where the camera is now. Perfect.
She finally does. How's everyone doing?
Yes.
What do you mean audio
How's the
seems
weekend?
doubled? The two of us, you can hear both of us like twice? Because it's not working. Just be happy with what you got, Sap.
What? Yeah, I was.
I was trying to shout him out.
Something for you. I don't know.
I was trying to shut him out. So wait a minute. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Well, welcome in, everybody.
Hello. Hi.
Welcome.
Hey
We're
there.
back. We're back.
Yes.
Not smoking crack.
No.
Jump on the stack.
Yeah.
How's everyone doing? How is everyone doing? I'm just going to put on a light mix of music.
Okay.
Light mix. Dude, you can keep talking. No one's going to stop you.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm very curious what the questions are because I don't know. I didn't want to know.
Yeah, she didn't even look at the questions yet.
No, because I like the element of surprise and like answering on the spot. I don't want to be prepared. I like being not prepared. I feel like it's when I thrive.
You're really loud. Hold on.
We were trying to figure that out.
Hold on. Well, it keeps blinking red. I need you to watch that because it blinks red when you coughed.
Yeah, I like not knowing. Mrs. Purple is doing really well. She took all of her medicine this morning.
Can you guys hear her okay?
Mr. Purple over here made breakfast, so I made sure I took my Adderall so I'm wide awake. And I had coffee. And I had an energy water. Oh, yeah. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I'm hyped up.
I bet you are.
I am. I'm like, we've gotten so much done
around
the
the
house
house.
this weekend. I literally feel like it's 100 bricks have just been lifted off of my shoulders.
Oh, what the fuck?
Like we've gotten so much done around this house. It's a good feeling.
Sorry, don't watch. The sausage
Yeah,
is being
okay,
made. Don't
I don't
watch. Don't watch. Don't watch. The sausage is being made.
How is everyone out there today? How is everyone's Sunday going? Hope everybody had a great Saturday. It's getting beautiful
There we go.
around here. I don't know. The weather goes up and down like a roller coaster, so who knows?
Okay. We good. We
Oh,
good.
good.
We good.
You punch 12 in paper? Like with a hole puncher or like with your hands?
Yeah, like, oh, you missed earlier. Range time. She went shooting. What were you shooting today?
Oh.
What were you shooting today, Evie? And Sap, I was trying the shout out and it wasn't like nothing was coming on the screen after I did it. Yeah, thank you, Noob.
Thank you. Is that better?
I feel like we can just turn it up a
Hey,
little.
Popo.
Po 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 po.
Hey, yeah, when I saw the rain, like early range, in my head, I immediately thought golf. Just because the episode that I'm listening to, this guy was leaving the golf country club, and he opened a thing that looked like a cigar. It's not a humidifier. It's called like a humus something.
Humidor
There you go.
for cigars.
Yes. So he opened it and it was a bomb and the whole thing exploded. So in my head I was like, I've had golf course on my head. So. It's a circle. I literally went all the way around.
Okay, so on that note, yeah, guys.
Told you I'm ready. I'm locked
This
and
is
loaded.
the last podcast of the month, because it is the 30th.
How the hell already?
And as we spoke about in Discords and in my streams this week, we're changing a little bit from interviews to more topic based and just like more fun things.
Yeah.
And this one just, really just, came to me in the night. And, I Googled 21 questions to ask someone, and AI literally took the best questions in the internet and just made a list of 21.
That's like.
And, I kind of flip through them to make sure they're not stupid. But I don't have answers in my head. She doesn't even know the questions. But yeah, if you're still interested in being a guest, please still hit that channel point. The list still goes to the Discord.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
As far as the weekly streams, we'll be back Monday night doing our thing. We may be starting to do some gaming in between where, Mrs. Purple will just watch the chat and make fun of me and my friends and our stickers on our guns.
And then I could just paint my nails because
She could paint her nails.
Time
You can color.
I have been carrying the same 2 bottles, which are the same color. I don't know why I'm doing that, in my bag with me for the last month because I'm like, I'm going to paint my nails. I still have not painted my nails. So that would be good. You can game, I can paint my nails, and we can chit-chat.
Oh, I'm cool with that. So yeah, I think that's the only business we have to attend to. Would it be weird if I put it? No, it wouldn't. Can watch me carry the. You know what? Get over yourself. I watched all your comments today, in Jigsaw's stream.
But see, Zap, I really don't know that I would understand that you're doing
It means that he's doing everybody.
I get
He's like the
that,
best. Like,
but I would have to it would take me a minute to figure that out.
this. To be honest, Sap was just sucking zombies all night. Like sucking zombies.
Huh.
Yeah, you don't even know what that means.
Is it like you get bit by Spider-Man? It makes you like some kind of thing? Like if you suck off like zombies, are you some kind of
Please
other
stop.
thing?
Please stop. Stop, please. You should. How many rounds did you shoot today? Do you know how many boxes? Did you do boxes or just like whatever you had? I'm not the guy you're taking.
I don't know this song.
You sandwiched.
See, and that lines up with what I was saying.
Okay. Oh my goodness. All right, guys. So yes, it's the end of the month, so we'll have our last Purple Punch stream tomorrow night. I think gifted subs for multiples are a percentage off. I don't know if that goes through tomorrow. But we've had an amazing month on this stream, on this podcast, even though we missed a couple. But we're gonna work on that. We'll be here every Sunday.
Yes, we are.
No more drinking.
was gonna say it's gonna be like church, like we're always gonna be here on Sundays.
Well, yeah. Yep, the priest always comes on Sundays.
Oh, wait. I have two really good dad jokes ready for tomorrow.
For tomorrow,
so,
yes,
yeah.
2 new dad jokes.
And I memorized them.
Oh, okay, Popo. Thanks for letting me know that. Yeah, I didn't even know. It just must have just happened the last few days, but I hate when they do that kind of shit and you don't have, a chance to, like, maybe stream during it. You know?
Good for you, Edie. High five.
Oh, very nice. I think everyone did.
Get it.
I think everyone did.
High five.
I bet Sap didn't.
High five to you.
High five to you a few times. Heyo! Hey, Ghost.
Hey, Ghost. How are you?
Speaking of coming on a Sunday, welcome, Ghost.
Oh, my God.
You can get the entire gun hydro dipped. I bet you know how to do that too, Sap, right? You don't even bother.
My head went somewhere else because you said something about Ghost coming on a Sunday. In the book I'm reading, it is a
The one
ghost.
with all the trigger warnings?
Yeah, it's a ghost that's like drugging her, but they like have sex at night. And he was on death row, and he got like he had his last meal. Oh yeah, that's what the first fucking chapter was about. It was his last meal, duh. But he is now a ghost.
Okay.
Yeah, his name is Zero.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
All right. Maybe we'll get to the podcast now. I didn't know we were going to have a book review.
No, but I told you. I'm like, let's do this. We'll see how much of the train I can like stay on track of.
I mean, these aren't they're not like a test questions. It's like things that you got to think of, some of them.
Okay, let's do it.
Now are we just going to go back and forth? You start and then or we rotate who goes first?
Okay, I say whoever reads the question asks you. I'll read the question, you answer, and then I'll answer.
Oh, I know that, but what I'm saying
then
is
you
who
read the
answers first.
question.
Okay, I see what you're saying. So we'll go back and forth
Yeah.
like what I just said.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me just make sure. I mean, that would be interesting, but I really like the matte black. Yeah, my 22 is a matte black. It's a breakdown 22. It goes into a backpack. It's pretty cool.
And you told me to stop talking about stuff. I don't even know what you're talking about.
So see what I
We're still
mean?
talking about
So
guns?
what could you add to that
I
conversation?
was like,
All right, so guys, we're going to get into the first question. And again, this is something, I mean, it could be something we do more often. Maybe when we can do guests come on and do 21 questions.
You think we should guess some of these questions about each other to see if we know?
Oh, no, I don't.
No.
I mean, it depends on the question.
Okay.
All right. So wait, they can see the screen. I don't need to change the screen. What am I doing?
I
Ready?
don't know what you're I don't know what's happening.
Okay. Ready?
Mhm.
Go. Okay.
You
What
read.
is your favorite ice cream flavor? And guys, when you see these questions, if you want to put your answers in, go for it. Because
Yeah.
we're going to try and mingle with you as we answer the questions. We're going to see how this works. Yeah, we'll check your answers after we're done.
Okay.
Each one. All right. Favorite flavor of ice cream?
My favorite flavor of ice cream, I would have to say, is butter pecan.
Butter pecan. Is
But
there
like the Friendly's brand.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah.
Mine is black raspberry.
That's a good one too.
Yeah. I used to always there was an ice cream place when I was little. We used to go to Treadwell's.
so
I
good.
think we went to.
Yeah.
The Treadwell's, that
Yeah.
place, yeah.
I think that's
Yeah.
what we got.
Yeah, black
Yeah.
raspberry. Yeah.
So good.
So that's my favorite. So let's see if anyone
Okay.
else wanted to participate. Sap is coffee,
Ghost is
chocolate, and chocolate chip cookie dough for question 1.
I love chocolate chip cookie dough too. That was my I like all the ice cream really. Depends on where we're going.
Okay.
If I could find a Friendly's and get a Jim Dandy, oh my god. So I guess we should look up a Friendly's and see.
No. We said favorite. We're not asking how many you like. It should work.
Oh, good for you.
I got my
love
button
all
back.
the ice cream. The only one I'm not a big fan of is mint chocolate chip, but I think it's because I ate it for so long.
Okay.
I like went so hard that I was like,
Do you ever mix the two together, Sap?
strawberry coffee?
Okay, because
I don't
I'm
feel
not a
like
fan of
together.
coffees that are flavored like raspberry or like blueberry, like when like Dunkin' Donuts does those
Oh
flavors.
yeah, that shit's weird.
It's just a weird combo mix. All right, guys,
Yeah, alright, cool.
let's go. We got the first one in.
Alright, boom.
Let's go. Question 2.
What is the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to you?
Do we want to get really deep, like the most embarrassing thing?
Most embarrassing thing, I think you can speak up publicly, maybe.
I know there's no one in here that was probably there when this happened. But when I was in Little League baseball, probably like 8 or 9 or 10 maybe, I was in the outfield and I had to pee. Like it was in the middle of an inning. And I pissed my pants while I was in the outfield.
Alright.
And the embarrassing part of that was when the stuff had to get washed, I was confronted about it. Like that I pissed my
Ooh.
pants. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was all in my cleats. It was disgusting. But that was the most embarrassing thing. Like, not that it happened, but that it was like kind of like brought up. Like, I guess it's only embarrassing if someone else sees it.
Yeah.
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 Is that embarrassing enough for you?
No, yeah, I definitely get that. Mine was drinking too much and being in the back seat of a Honda Civic that had the child safety locks on because they had a toddler in the day hours, and we were coming back and I couldn't open the door or roll the window down, so I threw up like all over myself and I just like contained it in my shirt. I get dropped back off at my house. I had 3 roommates, plus my first husband, plus the other 4 girls that were in the Honda Civic with me. I stripped my shirt off, leave it in the middle of the street. We lived on the main like circle of the neighborhood, and I literally had to be carried in by 3 people who stuck me in the bathtub to have to be showered. And for 2 weeks, that shirt sat in the middle of the street. And I was so embarrassed because I didn't want any of my neighbors to know that it belonged to me. So, like, one night, I just ran out in the middle of the street and grabbed it and threw it in the trash. So that was probably, like, the most embarrassing thing.
Thank God there's nothing more embarrassing than that. Thank God. I'm
was-
sitting here like, is this one going to end? Like, what was which part of it was embarrassing? I mean, we could go point by point, but it's way too much to talk about.
The best part is my roommates had people over, so there was also like an additional 8 strangers that I had no clue who they were in this house. So there was like a whole fucking audience for it. Like people I don't even know who they are, and I don't even know if they remember that. I mean, I feel like if I saw that shit, I wouldn't forget it.
God. Okay, Sap shit his pants while driving an ex's car after having food poison.
Never trust farts. That's like a rule.
After having food poison. Okay.
Oh no.
No one else wants to share? Come on. Someone's got to have something else. Sap, if you want to bare your soul, you do it, man. Reaper, you plead the 5th. I get you. I get you. All right, we'll just roll on to the next one.
Let's go.
That's cool. Let's go to the next one. Oh, I ask you, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you could have any superpower, what would it be? You all are going to answer this one because you're all a bunch of nerds. Me too.
I would want the ability to be like fast, like hella fast. Like I could fucking whip this house up in like under 2 minutes fast.
To just move fast?
Like just to be able to have that like fucking like mobility of just being like just getting like I would just love to move like at the speed of light. I just like to fucking mine would be to be like I don't know what you want to call it.
Fast.
Fast. I want to be like super. I want to be super fast.
Super fast. Okay. Like the Flash?
Is that what he does?
I'm guessing he's fast. He's called the Flash, right?
I thought it had something to do with like lightning. I don't really know.
Hey, Jig, welcome in, buddy. We just learned that Sap shit his pants. And you missed this one's most embarrassing moment, so you'll have to watch the VOD. Okay, now to me. You can read it to me, or you don't have to. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? That's a tough one. I would say to, like, freeze time. Because I feel like there's never enough time for everything you want to do in a day.
But if you freeze it, then it's just... Or do you mean slowed down?
No, freeze it. So, like, if I'm doing something and I don't want to have to, like, go to sleep, freeze it.
And then what? You have to unfreeze it at
No,
some point.
I don't know. Like,
You're going to be stuck in a frozen position all the time. I feel like you mean like...
why are you
slow
questioning
down.
my superpower?
Because I want to understand it.
Just be able to just
You
stop
just
time.
questioned mine until I said
I did
super
not.
fast.
I laughed at it because it's funny because you already have that superpower.
I'm not fast enough. I
Your
don't
brain
move
moves
like
fast.
This body don't move fast like it used to.
Sap would be proud of me. I got the sucky gun built up. We'll pass on. So anyone else have a superpower?
Ghost
Control
wants the power
lightning?
of lightning, yeah.
Now, Ghost, what would you do with the lightning? Would you strike it down
I'll just
upon
say, you
people?
strike a bitch. Shape shifting. That's when you can like turn into somebody else, right?
Yeah, like Manimal.
What?
It's a joke. My superpower would be able to think of someone's name or alias and be able to kill them without a trace.
Well, I know who I'll call if I ever need.
I don't know if I understand that. A superpower to think of someone's... Oh, to just think of someone's name and just be able to kill them.
Yep.
So without even going there.
Yeah. Like make them have a heart attack.
Should I be
or an
questioning our
aneurysm.
Should I be questioning our friendship?
We'll put that one in my.
Because
back
you know
pocket.
my name. Yes, I do. All right, let's go to the next one, guys. But again, I would strike bad people with it. See, I thought, yeah.
Yeah.
All
Here
right.
for it.
All right, let's go to the next one.
What is your favorite movie or TV show, and why?
Can I do both?
Yes.
I can. We can edit.
Yes.
My favorite movie is The Godfather.
Why?
It is just a movie that, you know, I'm that heritage, but I'm not that way. But it's just, I don't know. It just makes me think of
Does
you
it
know
just, like,
Italy.
bring you, like, Italian pride?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
you
know.
know, like,
Yeah,
really.
I'm a Guido. I don't care.
Yeah.
And it's just, I think it was just a really well done movie, and it's a movie I can watch all the time.
Okay.
TV show, that's an easy one, The Office. And I think it's because I work in an office. It's smart comedy, and it's a show that I can just watch, and it's just relaxing.
And so you get like the jokes about like the office environment that they make because
yeah.
I only work with one other person,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't get that.
Yeah.
And I think like you're able to relate to it because you're in an office setting. That makes sense.
Okay. What's your movie and
Um,
TV show?
My favorite movie is Pretty Woman because
She used to be a hooker, and I used to be Richard Gere.
even though it's like highly unrealistic, I feel like at the age that I watched it, it gave me the perception of it doesn't matter like who you are. Like people can see past like the outside. Like they can see like that you're, you know what I mean? Like you should, I just feel like it makes you see the people, not what society sees type of thing. And because of Pretty Woman, I have flossed my teeth like crazy. Like if a hooker can floss her teeth, I can floss my teeth. You know what I
Clip
mean?
that. Clip that. Clip it. We need a trailer for this channel. Hey, Lala, welcome in.
Hey! And I think for my favorite TV show, oh, that's a hard one. I would probably have to say Schitt's Creek because it's still educated humor.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody gets along. Like the interactions are just their goal. Like the way it was written, it was just so good. And I'm just like,
Mm-hmm.
why can't everybody just chill? You know what I mean? Like, smoke some weed.
They didn't smoke weed in
hang
that.
out. Uh-huh.
They did? Not like it wasn't
No,
like
no,
a.
no,
It wasn't
no.
like
They
a,
found a joint when
they
were
found
cool.
a joint.
What's her face?
Yeah,
Steven
I-
took it from her cousin.
I eat stinky fish. No, I ate stinky fish once.
Ugh. Yeah, so I would say.
Okay, Schitt's Creek.
I would say Schitt's Creek is like my all-time like good TV show. favorite
Okay,
show.
let's press on.
Yeah. All right.
Am I asking you?
Yeah. Your odds.
What's your go-to karaoke song? And if you haven't done karaoke in public, like what would you pick?
Gunpowder and Lead.
Okay.
That song means so much to me. Like I went through things and I felt every ounce of that song for a really long time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's some shit that I don't know. It's like my hype, like, gets me feeling good. Because you told me that I can't do children's story because that's rapping.
Well, that's not karaoke.
No, but I would definitely say probably anything by Miranda Lambert.
Karaoke, Japanese for asshole.
What about you?
There's a few, but I honestly think it would be All Too Well by Taylor Swift.
No, no.
Because it's 10 minutes.
Holy shit.
It's her song talking shit about Jake Gyllenhaal. My beginning streams, I used to just belt that out.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Um,
Sap has seen me sing All Too Well, and he loves it.
When we went out for the 90s night, before that bitch pushed that bitch in the face for her, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When we went there. When we were dancing, I was like, man, the girls we were with, they were just like, man, songs were so long in the 90s. They were like 5, 6, like,
Yep.
at least 5 minutes.
Yep.
And now these songs, now I'm like, 2 minutes and 30 seconds, that's not a song. That's like the shit they play in between the songs. What is this?
Red Solo Cup would be a good one.
Yes.
I mean, that would be just a fun
Yes.
one, honestly. I hear somebody have a story my boyfriend keeps bringing. Oh gosh, I can only imagine what the story is.
Oh, Hacksaw, no thank you.
All right, let's go to the next one.
Okay. What's the weirdest food combination you enjoy?
Weirdest. I don't know if it's weird to anyone else. I like ranch dressing with my pizza.
Okay.
I don't know if it's weird, but to some that might be weird. Pineapple on pizza, just people hate. I like that as well. Bologna and Miracle Whip.
That sounds good. That sounds real good.
What's yours?
The weirdest? I don't really know that I have one now, but when I used to work at the mall, my favorite thing to get was I would go to like Steak and a Shack or some shit.
Steak and Shake?
And it was like some other brand
Oh.
thing. But I would go and get a steak and cheese sub, and then I would go to Popeyes and get the large container of the dirty rice, and then I would go to Sbarro's and get a cheese slice of pizza.
And you would put it all together and eat it?
Yeah. I could put some food in. But that was like my thing.
I'm
like,
full.
That was my real, like, it was just like, I had 30-minute lunch break, and I
Please,
had boom, boom,
please
boom.
tell me what the peanut butter burger is, and we'll move on. Oh my
yeah, I'm
gosh.
curious about a peanut butter. What is
I used to like Oscar Mayer bologna with like the fake cheese. Like we buy the fake cheese that's in like the plastic. It's not even, there's no word cheese anywhere on the
It's
packaging.
American slices.
It's American slices of cheese product. Yeah, but that's not weird. Peanut butter, bacon, and oh, I mean, I understand. Like, do you like Thai food? Because there's a lot of peanuts in Thai food, kind of the same flavors. Yeah,
Oh.
see, that's why. Like, I get that. I get how peanuts work. I like all food. I'm fat.
Ramen
That's
or
what Sap
tortillas?
said.
Huh.
Ramen on tortillas. Okay. Who's asking? I'm asking, right, Odd? What's your favorite way to relax?
My favorite way to relax would have to say reading. Like being able to just like be in my own little bubble, in my own little space, and just being like me in this book and like nothing else. That's the most relaxing.
Okay.
I would like to do it outside in the sun too. That
Okay.
sounds good. We'll put a little spin on that. What about you?
The easy one for me is like video games, but recently it's been, you know, if I print something and I gotta like finish it by like taking things off and trimming it, that's been like super relaxing.
Yeah.
Like kind of not customizing, but like, you know, getting the burrs off and stuff. And,
Yeah, but it's like also being productive.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
but
Like
it's
you're getting
relaxing me.
something done.
But it
That's
relaxes
awesome.
me.
Cool.
That's why I've been printing so much. It's the tism.
Video games.
All right. Number 8.
If you could have any pet, what would it be?
That's a tough one. I know what I would want, but I don't know if I would like want to like handle it. But a sugar glider.
My cousin has like
Yes.
2 or 3 of those.
Like they're just cool as shit. They're flying squirrels.
Yeah, she has like a
Yeah.
whole like thing in the living room.
Like that's
A sloth, a big cat.
the drone. Flying the drone, fucking with my dog.
Oh, that's probably his way to relax.
Oh, whew, I read that totally wrong. Like a big cat, like a pussy cat, or like a tiger or a lion or a liger.
Or a bear.
Or that's not a cat.
You're saying a lion or like
They're cats.
I know I'm being
God.
funny. Like lions and tigers are bears.
I
oh
didn't
my.
find your humor funny.
I fucking find it hilarious.
And
I'm
fucking
sorry.
yeah.
Oh, well.
What about you?
You know what? It honestly, I don't know what type, but I am now definitely 1,000% a dog person.
Mm-hmm.
Which I did not know this until I met you.
Mm-hmm.
Like I went to my very late 30s without knowing that I am a very hardcore dog person, and
Yeah.
like
Yeah, she's laying right there
I
behind
love
us.
having her. Like she's just, I don't know.
We'll have a
There would just be
lucky
some
cam
type
hopefully next time.
I just and like knowing that like we rescued her too makes me feel good. Like just that we,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't ever want to get like
Ooh,
a dog from a breeder.
Black Panther, that would be cool. That would be dangerous but cool.
Dangerous. Yes.
I mean, shit, Mike Tyson had a tiger. For real. Okay. What is your favorite holiday and why?
Thanksgiving. A, for obvious reasons, food, because it is literally like, get down with some food. But it literally makes me stop, especially like when we host and things like that. But just like, I have to do one holiday at a time. I can't be that person that's doing Christmas before Thanksgiving. But it literally makes me like reflect on like, where was I this time last year? Where was I this time 5 years ago? And like it makes me appreciate and like be more thankful, and it kind of checks me.
Mm-hmm.
So like Thanksgiving's always just been like my reflect and appreciate. Like I really am like thankful for things, and like I take that literal for Thanksgiving for me.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you?
Minus the Indians and the death.
Oh, that's your favorite part?
No. I would say, like, I honestly, like, I've had a hard time with holidays for a long time. But I would say Christmas has got to be one of my favorites. Because my favorite part of it isn't the getting, it's the giving. And if you can find, like, the greatest gift to give to someone, that trumps anything. You know, it's not about the getting.
You nailed it this Christmas.
Yeah, I tried. I
You
really
did.
tried.
You did.
You know, you don't have a favorite holiday or a special dog or a big cat. I'm confused now. All right, so everyone else, what's your favorite holidays? No one else wants to give us. Let us know.
Oh, was Sap here for Lucky or for Tessa?
Lucky.
Oh, Tessa Tessa was a dog that could make any person.
Sap, after seeing your Thanksgiving
A dog
spread,
person.
I want to eat Thanksgiving with you. Wait, didn't we say we were going to do that this year? Didn't we say that months ago we were going to do Thanksgiving with him?
Yes, we did. But I don't know that you relayed the message, so surprise.
Yeah, no, I think we did. I think
Yeah.
last year we talked about it. We said we were definitely going to do Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Good thing I just remembered that. All right, let's go to number 10.
What's your favorite thing about where you live? That's a hard one.
Like I would say, like, as far as where we live house-wise, is we don't live in a busy neighborhood. Like, it's quiet. There's not buzzing cars. There's not sirens.
But we're not far from
Yeah,
like.
but we can get to everything.
Yeah.
As far as the state, that's a tough one. I mean, where we live, I like it because it's more country and it's at times it's less congested, but it's as close to Mass without being Mass since I've been down here as far as places
Yeah.
like that I feel comfortable. Welcome in, Thick. All right,
Hello.
your turn, dear.
Yes, being secluded from everything, but close enough to get. Yes, that's exactly how. Yes, it is here.
That was me.
My-
That used to be me, Thick, and I'm working on it.
My favorite thing has become seeing the kids of the people who I grew up with, my kids going to school with, and like, it's like, we all knew each other from school, and now like all our kids like know each other from school. I don't know. I think it's just having like the consistency because I went to 3 different elementary schools. So being somewhere and like being set and local makes me feel so much better. And just I like that for my kids. And like running into it helps me like reconnect with people too of like, oh shit, yeah, I forgot about you.
Oh shit, where the fuck you been, motherfucker?
Yo, what's up? How you been for the last 20 years?
Yeah. All right, next. Okay. What's a skill you'd love to learn? Because you already know that thing I like, so what else? It looks like I have a real candle in front of me.
So
I'm sorry.
physically, I would have always wanted. Well, I guess that's not a skill. I was gonna say kickboxing, but
That is a skill?
yeah, but
Like to hurt people or for exercise?
for exercise. But a skill that I would love to learn, honestly, figuring out how to play the video games because I feel like that shit don't make sense to anybody. Like it doesn't make sense
Well,
to me.
you don't, but you want to learn. It's not like if you
I
want to
do.
learn it, you do, but
I
like
do.
you don't have to, you know what I mean?
I would love to learn how to. I would love to learn carpentry, like learn how to build shit with like saws and like I would honestly love to learn how to like that thing we want to put up in the garage. I'm so intrigued by it that I'm like I want to learn how to.
So do I. I don't know. I've never done it. We can do it together.
So it's like
do you think I knew how to measure all the shit behind me? Like I figured all that out.
carpentry has just it's like I feel like if you can understand carpentry, everything else just seems to come
Yeah.
easier. You know, like if you're like, oh, nothing's there to block you. Like you can be like, fuck, let me figure it out and move forward.
Yeah.
So I feel like that would be something. Yeah. What about you?
I'd like to learn how to play an instrument.
Which one?
Guitar.
Really?
Yeah.
You have a brother-in-law that could teach you.
He's my brother-in-law. Fran? Oh yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
no, I know.
Romella could teach you.
Shut up. Shut up. Yeah, I mean, not like, people we know out in the world that play things. But like, just to be able to just, belt some Taylor Swift. But yeah, let's see kickboxing is a skill. Okay, you're confirmed.
Okay.
How to manipulate text so I can figure out where I want to know. So basically that'll help you kill everybody with your superpower. Geez, Sap, what are you doing over there?
Scare me. He wants to be the person who can wreck someo's world with his PC.
You know what's cool? Like, he knows everything about me and he hasn't hurt us, so we're good. Change my own oil. I'm tired of paying someone to change it. Yeah, you know what? I did that for a few years. I worked at like the guys in the pit. You don't want to do it yourself. Pay the money. Blacksmithing, that's a lost art.
That is a lost art, seriously.
You know?
Yes. I agree.
Not hard. I didn't figure it was. I just don't have anyone to show me. Okay, that's hilarious. All right. So we go to the next one.
All right. What's a book or movie that had a big impact on your life?
Impact. Hey, that's a tough one. You probably get the books. I know you get books. I could go with the politically correct one and say the Bible. It was a joke. It's Sunday, right? Had a big. I don't say it had a big impact, but it just, I don't know. It made you realize that other people are going through kind of similar things.
What are we talking about?
Field of Dreams.
Never seen it.
I didn't have a relationship with my dad, like, ever. And then to see him I don't want to tell her what happens because I want her to watch it, but, like, there are scenes in that movie and it's like, holy shit, like, there are other people that, like, feel those things. So, yeah.
Okay. Now you, like, kind of got me interested in wanting to see
No, it's
it.
a great movie. It is the only movie that I will cry every time I watch it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I ain't no bitch.
So mine is not a book, it's an author. Which
Well, it says book, or you have to.
So book would be the by Jackie Collins, the Lucky Santangelo series, because I saw a lot of me in Lucky's shit. Like, she went through some shit, but, like, she still came out of it. And she still kept going. And she still kept going. And I started reading that at a time where things were happening in my life that it's like I went so hard and, like I put all my time into those books because it was almost like a keep going type of thing. And even up until the last of her storyline, I felt like there's so many similarities. It's like I reflected to that, and it's had a really big, like, yeah, it's made me see things a lot differently.
Sap, is it a joke, the Schindler's List, or are you serious? And if you're serious, I'd like to. I mean, I don't know if it's personal or if it's just a movie that moved you. It is a sad movie. No, serious. Oh, that's. I mean, nothing wrong with that. It just threw me off because I know it's not. I don't know about Tracy Chapman. Yeah, you know what? And just to go off topic, it's probably not going to be anything in the questions, but Bob Seger is that for me, because it reminds me of my mom, and then anything Bruce Springsteen reminds me of my dad. So it's like those kind of things have huge impact, like their music, because it actually, like, you have memories from, like, when you hear songs and stuff. So
maybe that's why I love Poison so much.
Different meanings, but let's go. Next question. What's a piece of advice you've received that you always remember?
I don't really feel like anyone's given me any advice up until recently, and it is that just like I can't read your mind, you can't read my mind. And it's something that people are like, oh, they should know. Mm-hmm. But then it's like, how would they? You know, it's one of those things where, so like, that has been the best piece of advice that I've been given. It's like, you have to remember that, like, just as much as you can't read one person's mind, they can't read yours either. Like, total communication thing. So that's been my best advice.
Okay.
What about you?
That's a tough one. You know, because I mean, I can't. narrow it down to just like one thing, but I can go back to like people that have been in my life as far as like coaches and stuff, that like the way that they went about things and had you take things seriously, it helped me translate into things in life that should be taken seriously. So it's not like really something specific, like they said don't, or you should do this or don't do that. It's things around teamwork and like being there for people. And I think that's why even to this day, when there's even like on this platform with all like the stupid shit that's been going on, like I feel like strongly about the people I care about. So if people are fucking with them, like that's like my team,
Yeah.
So I feel like that's, not really advice, but kind of,
Okay.
I don't have a movie. I watched it when I was 12. After I was adopted, I was wondering what I did wrong. That movie made me realize you can do everything right. You know what?
Snap, I can understand that from that. Like that totally, that makes sense.
Yeah, actually, and you know what? For you to explain it in that lens, it makes sense. Because I know you're not. You're not Jewish. I don't think so. I don't think that would be like why. All right. Okay, so now it's next one.
What's something you're passionate about?
A lot of things.
I can name 2.
Of mine, or yours?
Yours. I would say streaming and printing things for other people with the printer. Like it's something like you're passionate, like
Yes.
you enjoy doing that.
Yes, I would say
Okay.
that.
I was just, those were like the first, I'm like, I can't think of my own, but I can
She
think of
answered
some for
my
you.
well, not passionate about. Like passionate would be more about, I think more like personality. Like it would be, I don't like when, people are shitty to people for no reason.
Like sticking up for the
Yeah, like some
underdog.
people that don't stick up for themselves or they can't, But yeah, I would get that. You?
I get that. Something I'm passionate about is being honest. Like telling the like literally like tell the truth. Like say what you mean what you say, but also like everybody is an adult. At what is the and I'm not saying this as like an overall general, like as an adult, like what is the point of telling a lie? Are you gonna get grounded?
Mhm.
Are you gonna get the belt? You know what I
Mhm.
mean? It's like, is the electric company gonna turn off your, it's like, no. So it's like, you know what, I am known as having a big personality, but it's because I say, like, I feel there's times where like I'll be heated and say shit I shouldn't, which I feel like I have to work on, but it's nowhere near as bad as it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, be a grown up. Like, be a grown up, because you can't teach anybody accountability if you're not giving yourself any.
Mhm.
Like, you know what I mean? Especially people who have kids, because kids learn that shit too. And I feel like that's something I'm very passionate about. That I didn't realize how passionate I was until right now.
Until this moment.
Yeah.
Let's see, she's passionate about this.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh,
let's
see.
let's press on.
All right.
What is a goal you are working towards?
Having the house painted before Easter, which I also have to read 2 books before April 8th. I'm 11% into my first book.
You're running out of time.
I know, so. So I got 2 goals.
Yeah, she got 2 goals
I
and
got
2
2
phones.
goals, but by the 3rd week of April, I hope to have all of my goals achieved, so that way I can have new goals going into May.
Okay.
Like, I want to do like monthly goals. Like, I would love to do that. Just even if it's personal or home or whatever. Like, I want to start like challenging myself to be like, new month, what are we knocking out? I don't know. It's just in my head. What about you?
I'm working towards, purplefrequencies.com. Make sure you check it out. Getting that up and running. We have an LLC now. It's called Purple Frequencies. Working on getting into some like craft fairs and shit, trying to do some 3D printing sales and stuff. And then also through that, promoting the streams and the podcast. So I'm working towards kind of meshing it all together and getting more people to come and check us out. That's kind of my goal.
And then I can run into them at the grocery store.
You don't want to? Like, you say that, and now I'm like, okay, then why am I doing this?
No, it's a joke because the grocery store is like the social hub for our small town area. Like, you see everybody there.
No, yeah.
It's like the equivalent
people you
of
want
when,
and you don't want.
It's the equivalent of like when we were growing up. It's like, oh, I saw so-and-so at the mall this weekend. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
oh, I saw them here. Saw them at the skating rink. Same with the grocery store.
So thick. Do you have like an idea of what you want to get into? And that sucks.
Goodness.
Fuck, government's crazy right now. SAP, it's always worth it. I'm still debating getting my master's in business, especially now. Trying to do business stuff. Work
and then
pays
you can
for
have
it.
a real graduation because your graduation's
Yeah,
canceled
COVID.
by COVID.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
All right. So we already answered this one.
You're way young enough. Yes. Go back to school.
Yep. All right.
What's a place you'd love to travel to?
Italy.
Yes.
That's period.
Anywhere specific?
Sicily.
Is that at the top or the bottom?
The bottom, the boot. That's the boot. That's the ball that the boot's kicking.
They were saying on my show that the bottom of Italy is like
It's the
desert
mafia.
and like
Arid.
Yeah, and they said that's why a lot of like true Italians, like when they go to parts of Arizona, they like it because it reminds them the way that it sits of Italy.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh no shit. A place I would love to travel to would be Beverly Hills because I want to go to Hollywood Boulevard and buy something.
Okay.
I don't know what, but something. Again, full circle to my Pretty Woman
I knew it was coming.
thing. So yeah.
Notice her favorite movies and books all revolve around promiscuous
Hookers.
ladies.
Yes. Oh my God, yes.
That's why she knows the thing I like. Let's see, Scotland. I kind of would want to go. I mean, Europe in general, but Italy first. But I'd like to do, I'd like to check out the UK, meet some of our buddies over there. Sap, you've already been here, and you're welcome here anytime you want. You know that.
I would love to go back to Nice because when I was in high school, we went to Nice, Monaco, and Paris.
Oh, wait a minute.
And it...
Guys, we picked up a round map.
Can't see it.
Oh,
Can't see it.
You know what? You ain't gonna.
Can't see it.
Never mind. We're gonna see it right now.
We did. All right. Oh wow.
We picked up a round map. So now when we have people coming from different parts of the world,
I can find it.
we're gonna pass it to Mrs. Purple and see if she can find them on the round map.
I gotta make sure I bring my glasses downstairs with me.
So we have got that. Don't pay attention to the man behind the camera. That's all my Funkos. Most of them.
Yeah, I actually, my first mother-in-law.
Yes, I know.
It was like 46, 47, and started and finished nursing school. Like, she became an RN.
It's never too late. I mean...
And she did finance before that.
Yeah.
She's like, I've always wanted to be a nurse, and she did it. I'm like, go you.
I've gone to school for so many years that if I wanted another degree, I'd only need the courses for those specific things. I wouldn't have to take all that other shit
You better
anymore.
make sure that those things like carry over. Or it's like, do you have to have like the credits?
Well, no, that's what I mean.
They don't
Most
expire.
of them, no, they don't. Like you always have them. But I would get something in business because my company will pay for it.
Yeah.
But again, it's just
Yeah, no, that makes sense for sure.
one of my steel tumblers cleaning up my car, looking for.
Awesome.
Nice. All right. Yes, they are called globes. Let's see. Shit. All right. What's something you're proud of?
My work. I work for it's a family business, and I remember starting working there, or even when he opened the business, it was literally in a one-car garage of a split foyer, and now, like, I'm going on 21 years being there, and 30 years of it being open, and just seeing, like, how far it's come, and, like, how much I've grown. That's just, I'm very, very proud of just what I've done with my employment. Is that yeah? How about you? Yeah.
I'm very proud of, the home we're in. I know it sounds like material, but, growing up, when I say we had nothing, we had nothing. And to be able to be in a house and that I never would have dreamed of, it's...
We are in our dream home.
And
I feel like
it holds a lot of people. Sap's been here, and it's a house I never, ever imagined.
We could run a B&B.
Yeah, we could. It's almost too big, but...
it's working for now.
But I'm proud. If I could see my younger self, I would be like, hey, just,
It's gonna work out.
wait 40 years. You'll be all right. But yeah, I'm very proud of that.
Yeah.
You
should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That.
This is the neighborhood I always.
You should be proud of all of them, Sap.
Yeah, this was always my dream neighborhood. Being from this area, I'm like,
Yeah.
one day I will succeed and I will live in that neighborhood.
Yeah. Sap, that's so nice. I would hit your button, but I think you're being genuine. All right.
What's a lesson you have learned the hard way?
That keeping emotions and thoughts in only hurt yourself, physically and emotionally.
Very true.
Like, you keep things in, it causes health issues, causes mental issues. I've learned the more open and honest I am, yeah, sometimes it can be shitty, but, you don't carry it.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I would honestly say a lesson I learned the hard way was learning that, marriage itself, it doesn't matter. It's one of those things, everybody has their own shit. It's literally just, different shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that was something that I learned the hard way. That, nobody is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
But also, at the same time, everybody has shit they're carrying.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I think that's one of my things. And I have to remember that. It's... I don't know how to put it. I know what I'm trying to say.
No,
I
get it.
don't know. Okay.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Cool, guys. Correct, thick. Amen, sister. Yes, Sap.
Yes.
Absolutely. Never trust no bitches. No hoes.
I guess.
And surface level, I've learned a lot of that just on this platform, but, in real life, too. People are out for themselves. All right. What's your biggest fear?
Having a snake in this house, a live snake that we have to kill. I don't know if we were going deep or if we were just going surface, but that's.
If you go surface, I'll go surface.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, because we could have gone deep, but we'll go surface.
Do you want to go deep?
No.
We'll go deep later.
Yeah, we'll go. Oh, we will. That's what she said.
I did.
I would say. Well, yeah, I mean, like spiders. Like your thing with snakes is mine's with spiders. Let's see. People in the south.
Oh, thick hell no. I'd be running out my fucking house. Like, burn it down. We'll build it. We'll just start.
Sap, as long as you keep reviving me 4,000 times in zombies, we'll be okay. Yeah, see, like, they're all going deep, and, like, those are kind of similar. Like, being alone, like, people not, you know, thinking you did all that you could for them. You know, that kind of stuff. So, Thick, please tell me you killed the snake yourself. Comment chat. Look,
You know
gives a
what?
big
My
snake.
biggest fear, if we're gonna go deep, would probably be like feeling
Ow, 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 ow.
like your love isn't matched.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like like that. That is probably my biggest fear.
My friend coming. I would have done the same thing. I'm 46. I would have done the same thing. I hear snake tastes pretty good. You know, I think it's a delicacy in like the Southwest and the South and the South and the South.
In the south.
Okay. All right. You're asking now.
What's something you're grateful for?
I'm grateful for what we have.
I am too.
You know,
Yeah.
the house, the family, like what we're doing together. Like, you know, it's never always easy, but it's here, you know, and I'm grateful for like what we're doing. And for you guys, like not to get crazy, but I'm grateful for you guys showing up and, you know, supporting us and having fun.
Yeah, I'm grateful for the way this relationship has just made, I feel like, both of us grow so that we're able to build the life we want together. And I feel like that's happening. So I would definitely say, I mean, I'm with you with that. Like,
Okay.
I'm grateful for the life that we're building.
Yeah. There's a lot of our friends and people.
Oh no, I'm sorry you had to go through that. That sucks.
Kids and it turned out.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, kids.
you know, I think it's important. You need to have something you're grateful for. If you're not, then I don't know. It's kind of hard.
I'm grateful for reconnecting with a friend from my past, like locally, that has literally just like healed a lot of me. I'm grateful for that reconnection.
Yeah. You know, and on that level too, like I'm grateful for, you know, the friends I've made through this platform, you know,
Yeah.
and I'll single them out, Jigsaw and Sap.
I agree
You know,
too.
without them, we wouldn't be doing even a quarter of this. We'd probably never be at the point where we'd be doing anything together like this.
Yeah.
You know, because it when I say it's absolutely changed like the trajectory of what I thought this could be, I'm not joking. And it's not just a PC, it's just support, it's being there, you know. So yeah, I don't want to.
He said that off
Yeah,
stream.
I don't
like,
want to just brush that off and just because she said her friends. Like I just want to make sure that you two know that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to get emotional. But yeah, you know,
I've made
yeah.
I've made a friend on this as
You
well,
know,
you know,
and-
it's like I talk to him basically
Yeah.
every day. That was
Yeah.
unexpected for me because again, I had no idea that
Yeah.
I was going to be in the basement. So
Yeah.
I'm grateful for everyone who out there is also opening arms with me being part of this with you.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
thank you to you guys.
Yeah, and I do thank you
being
guys
there
for that
for
as well,
us.
because I could have seen you know, there were not a few comments, but like it was like, so are you gonna game anymore? Like, I didn't know if any of you would want to stay around for this, but you know, I truly do. I do appreciate
and we are
that.
grateful.
You know, and everyone that's in here is the people that are always in here. You know, if you're new here, we appreciate you being here. But seriously, all these names that are in the chat, like you guys have done a lot for us, and we appreciate it. So
Yeah.
truly, I'm grateful for you guys too. Yeah. You know, Because even when the bullshit goes on this platform, you guys are still here, you know, and just know that whatever, you know, I'll just say this out loud. If there's any beef I've got with anybody, it's not your beef. Don't worry about it. You know, I have my own feelings. I'm a hothead. You know, make your own decisions, make your own friends, you know, and I'm not going to think anything less of you either. Just don't, all I ask is just don't join in on the bullshit going on against me. That's all, you know, and our friends, not just me. We digress. We are going to question,
What's for dinner?
question 21. What's a skill you're working on improving?
Finishing one thing at a time, because I at home and at work have many. I'm gonna start doing this, but I'm not finishing. So over the last week I've been saying one thing at a time, and I like reroute myself. So I'm really like trying to work on whatever, finishing fucking one task, completing it before I start going into something else. Like today when I was doing shit, I went to go get derailed like 2 or 3 times, and I was like, keep going. Like in my head, it's like, fucking finish one thing. So that's one skill I'm definitely working on.
The skill I'm working on, improving is balancing everything. You know, work, home, streaming, and making sure I'm not shorting, you know, the things that are most important.
Right. But
You
then
know.
you also still have to carve in new time.
Yes, exactly.
I think we need to sit down and literally do like my schedule.
Yes.
We haven't, but we should.
No, yes, I agree. So guys, that was 21 questions. Are there any questions that you would like to ask us on top of the 21? And we'll answer them as long as they're, you know.
Sap, and as far as being more confident in yourself, are you doing the mirror? Are you talking to yourself and saying 3 positive things every day? Am I talking on deaf ears? I still do it because I still have to check myself sometimes. Sometimes I get in my head and then I'm just like, you're a bad bitch.
Thinking too much.
Yeah. I definitely think you should do the mirror, the free.
Oops, sorry guys.
Oh, what happened?
Sorry, Linda's.
Yeah. Work and family balance is so hard, especially when you have kids who are in sports and they, you know, like they still depend on you for like rides to get everywhere. It's not like they're, you know, they have an older brother yet that can drive them in here or there, and like y'all are still working full time. Like that is so much to juggle.
Anyone ask any questions?
Sap, what has been the hardest thing you had to go through in your marriage, and how did you come out of it? I would say that the hardest thing would be for me is working on my fight or flight, because this is the only marriage I've ever fought for, like really, truly fought for, and I feel like I don't know where I was going. What did I say it was?
Fight or flight.
Fight or flight. Yes. Because I'm always flight. I will piece the fuck out so fast. But going into fight mode, I'm doing a lot better. But I need to work on it because my default, even like as soon as I'm tipped over, I'm like peace. Like my brain just goes into like flight. So that is something like trying to work through and really trying to be like that. But then again, at the same time, realizing that we can't read each other's minds. Like that's been a huge thing for me because I'm like, holy shit, I never thought about that ever before right now.
Yeah.
What about you?
No, I would similar, you know, it's, you know, I've always been in fight mode, and then the other half's always been flight. So it's difficult for me. I've never had that flight. You know what I mean?
I get it.
So,
I get it.
yeah, that's the difference.
Good question.
Yeah, very good question.
Good question.
You did so good. You're such a good boy. Sorry. But yeah, guys, I had fun. You have fun?
That was fun, yeah.
So we're going to start doing more stuff like this. It is the last stream of the month, so I want to thank you guys.
Oh, hold up.
Hold
Zap
on.
came in with a loaded question.
Yeah, because you want to answer it.
No, I just read it. I was just saying. Like, you were about to shut it down. I was like, this is a good question.
I wouldn't say anything major other than, maybe she'd like to play video games. That would be it.
And
Because then it would give us something else to do together.
I wish that we both came home with the same energy. Like, I come home and I want to, like, zoom around before I sit. And you need to come home and, like, decompress before you get up and, like, get that, like, go feeling. I wish that we lined up better with us having that. Because if you notice, like, you get busy on shit and then I'm like, I'm done, I'm tapped out. And then vice versa. I just wish that we both lined up with that, like, go motivation, bang shit out together.
I get that.
I would say probably that would be
I
the
get
only
that.
thing, though.
Sorry. Keep going, baby.
But again,
I'm trying to do something
sativa, indica. Like, I'm the sativa. He's the
cool.
indica.
Yeah, well, I want to come in. There we go.
I don't know. I like that. I like that question. That was a good one.
All right, guys. So but again, thank you again. It was a great first month as an affiliate. We got a whole shatload of subs. We appreciate you guys so much. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
And we're going to try and do more like this, honestly. And if anyone's got questions or ideas, we might do more 21 questions type streams.
I like that. Just
Yeah. And maybe we can just get a bunch of questions you guys want to know.
And so we could always, like, theme them.
Yeah.
Like, like this week's theme of 21 questions is XYZ. I'm really glad that made me happy.
All right, but we are going to go ahead. We're going to initiate this raid. We're going to go over and see Fen, who is an amazing supporter of the channel. Make sure you let her know you just watched The Fish Washer. She likes to call me The Fish Washer because all I did was wash the fish that day. I didn't really do too much of anything else. Let me see. Can we get some volume on her?
This is so funny.
Is the volume up on Dutch?
Pink. Okay.
There we go. All right, guys. So we're going to go raid Dutch. Thank you again for an amazing stream. Hey, Irish. You just missed us, Irish, but welcome in.
Oh, wait. Right there. I forgot where the camera was. I was looking up there for the camera.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night on the Purple Punch channel. Last day of the month. You guys want to help us push to get to that 100?
Hey,
we need like 20-something more.
What are you doing?
It's going to be the
Hello.
31st of the month. I was going to do like a Bone Thug on it, but it's just too wordy.
It's the 31st of the month. No,
Yeah.
it works. All right, but we hope to see you guys tomorrow night. Thank you so much.
I am the
And
Thank you guys.
Let's go say hi to Dutch.
Tomorrow.
Brutally in
Bye.
front of everyone, and yet no one saw it.